So here we are on a very, very special edition of Cricbuzz Unplugged in an idyllic setting. Now let me just set the scene for you. You think of the names like Sir Vivian Richards and Brian Lara. Yes, they've had stadiums named after them after they finished playing. But you look around the world and there is only one man, one maestro, who had a stadium named after him while he was still playing, and that has to make him a true rock star. Daren Sammy, welcome to Cricbuzz Unplugged.
Thank you very much. You see, I still got to pinch myself every time you say that. I can't believe I got a stadium named after me whilst I'm still playing.
I mean, what do you feel like every time you walk out there knowing that it's your stadium? I mean, normally I think of a person who's a young kid who's a bully, who comes and plays, and when he gets out, he takes his stuff and goes home. Yeah. But you're not like that. No. Yet you've got the stadium named after you.
It's like you just got to give credit to the St Lucian people for the love and the support they've showed all over the years throughout my career. And yeah, it's something that is truly humbling. But look, I'm proud of what I've achieved, and every time I drive past there, because I don't live far from there, and I have to check out. It's not Bossejou anymore. It's the Daren Sammy cricket ground, and it's an amazing feeling, and one I'll cherish and be proud of till the times I spent on earth.
What was it like growing up here? Because people have grown up in many places where cricketing facilities come easily to you, but in a small quiet island like St Lucia, to become an international cricketer, what was it like growing up?
Look, I grew up in an era where West Indies dominated cricket. So every child, every community, all on the streets, on the beach, cricket was the sport being played. So I grew up in the community of Miku, that's on the east coast of the island. And my brothers and my cousins, my mom is the last of 15, so you could imagine the grandchildren around playing together. So, we grew up playing cricket, going to church, going to school, like typically everybody in the Caribbean, and cricket was my first love. And you start playing it as fun, in the backyard, and then the older you grow, your skill now and your passion becomes something you could turn into a career, and that's what has happened to me.
Thanks to Daren being such a wonderful host. We are working, it's a working day, in this wonderful backdrop. Daren, look at that.
Yeah, look, St Lucia, in a few words. Before it used to be simply beautiful. Now it is, let her inspire you. It's, apparently I guess it's a female, the island is female, and that's why it's so beautiful. You look at the backdrop, and that's just a piece. You travel the country, you will find so many things you love about the country. But I also believe the country is not the country without the people, and I would encourage anybody, if you've not traveled to St Lucia, you've not traveled in the world. And I'm looking at in the camera. If you've not traveled to St Lucia, you've not traveled the world. You come to this simply beautiful place, and I'm guaranteed it will inspire you. You will always come back.
Daren, last year I interviewed the Honourable Alan Chastanet, the Prime Minister of St Lucia, and my first question to him was, yes, you run the country, but who's the real Prime Minister? And he was very honest. He said, Daren Sammy. Now I can see you're not just Prime Minister, you're Tourism Minister as well.
Look, I'm a patriot. Anything, look, if you watch my cap, flag of St Lucia, map of St Lucia, we have this shirt, it says the Denry segment. We've created our own genre of music, and I must give thanks to, I know the government now supports this Denry segment, putting St Lucia on the map. And to Roger Harper, when he was coach of the pro team here in St Lucia, I always thought he used to pick on me. And then he said to me one time, to whom much is given, much is expected. And it has stuck with me till then, and it is when you've achieved a certain level of success, it's up to you to give back, whether it be through promoting the island, helping the youth develop, and other things you give back to show your appreciation. And I think it's my role and duty to showcase my island the best way possible.